Chairman of Board of Benchers. An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law.
Alright, this is an update on Nnamdi Kanu's court case today. As you all know that he was told to appear in court today being the 10th of February 2025. And this is in accordance to what we heard from his legal team, which they told us that they received an impromptu notice that Nnamdi Kanu should appear in court today to continue his case hearing in the presence of Justice Binta Nyako, which he did. But something shocking happened, or should I say, something dramatic happened. But don't worry, just follow me closely and listen very attentively, because I'm going to be showing you everything that happened and how it happened. But before I begin to drop the videos, do not forget that Justice Binta Nyako has before recused herself from this case. But after we got this information, which says that the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, John Soho, reverted the file to Nyako on the ground that Kanu's application must be brought formally before the court through a motion on notice. And this is one of the things that got Nnamdi Kanu serious angry today after the sitting. And he even bring out the Federal Gazetted Law of Nigeria and showed to everybody. And according to him, which he also made very clear and showed everybody, and he said that what is written in that gazetted law says that the Chief Judge of the Federation cannot tell Nyako what to do, which is one of the things that made him to blast all of them. Say that they don't know the law. In fact, he said that the poor knowledge of the law is killing this country.
And this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact. Yes. Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law. They don't know the law.
Okay. Oh, in fact, let me allow you to listen to what happened as Nnamdi Kanu enters the courtroom. But mind you, this is before the case hearing. Watch and see for yourself.
Yes, I know where from. Good to see you. Will die hard.
What are the media people?
Where's your more professional cameras? Where are they?
They're outside. I've not allowed them come in. I don't know if... Yes, please. So, as for the last sitting, you had said you wanted the judge to recuse herself, and she did, but now you're back here again.
Yes.
How do you react to this development?
It's we wait until the court sits, then we'll find out where we are here. Right now, we don't.
We don't believe that.
I'm not even sure that it's the your lordship Binta Nyako will be presiding today, because she has excused herself.
Thank you very much.
To get the point, that was what happened immediately. Nnamdi Kanu enters the courtroom and he was asked about his expectation. And just like you heard, he said that he don't know what is going to happen, which they are going to sit and listen. And he's not even sure if Justice Binta Nyako is going to preside over the case because he recused herself before from the case. Now, after the whole court case, we heard that the case has been adjourned indefinitely, which means that we don't know another time which they are going to call up the case. But before I read to you what happened, let me allow you to listen to Nnamdi Kanu's reaction after this court sitting. But as you are listening, be clicking on that share button and also subscribe in case if you have never done so for more updates. And after that, I'll be back. Let's go there.
Of Nigeria, Chairman of Board of Benchers. An old man like this doesn't know the law. You don't know the law.
I'll give the petition.
I have petition against her. Nonsense. Nonsense. Why is it when it comes to my case, they turn the law upside down? They turn the law upside down. Upside down. Upside down.
The rule.
Who are not educated. I am an educated man. I can't show them the petition for the simple reason that if you show it,
What the judge said was that the case file.
listen, this is the laws of Nigeria. The prosecution and this court doesn't know the law. That is the fact.
Yes.
Poor knowledge of the law is killing Nigeria. Poor knowledge of the law, they don't know the law. This is a federal gazetted law of Nigeria that says here that the chief judge of Nigeria cannot tell Binta Nyako what to do. It's here. It's your law. Just obey it. That is why I do what I do. I agitate for Biafra. I agitate for Biafra by right to agitate. My right. They turned it from treasonable felony now to terrorism. Stop talking when I'm talking.
Confirm, that was the reaction of Nnamdi Kanu after the court sitting. But let me read for you according to the write-up from Channels News on what happens today. Now it says that Nnamdi Kanu questioned court jurisdiction as Justice Nyako adjourned case indefinitely, just like I told you before, that the case has been adjourned indefinitely. Now he continues to say, the leaders of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, on Monday questioned the jurisdiction of his alleged terrorism case when he reappeared before Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court for resumed hearing of his protracted case. Now, despite Kanu's insistence that Justice Nyako has no jurisdiction over his case, the judge adjourned the matter indefinitely. Kanu was brought into Nigeria in June 2021 and has since been detained and tried for alleged terrorism. His trial was held after Justice Nyako recused herself from the case following an oral application by the defendant on September 24, 2024. The IPOB leader has directly told the judge that he no longer had confidence in her handling of his trial. However, the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, John Soho, reverted the file to Nyako on the ground that Kanu's application must be brought formally before the court through a motion on notice. Consequently, a letter dated December 5, 2024, addressed to Deputy Chief Registrar Adegboyega Awomolo, the prosecuting counsel, asked the court to fix a date for the commencement of the trial. Opposing the request for a trial date, the defense counsel Aloy Ejimako, in a letter dated December 9, 2024, said the ruling of the judge recusing herself remained valid. Subsequently, Ejimako asked that the case be transferred to Federal High Court in the Southeast if no judge in Abuja is willing to preside over it. His prayer, however, did not see the light of the day. At the resumed hearing on Monday, February 10, 2025, Justice Nyako said the Chief Judge had not accepted her recusal and had referred the case back to her. She asked the defendant team led by Ejimako to come up with a written application if they still insist on recusal. Earlier, the prosecution counsel led by Adegboyega Awomolo said they were ready for the commencement of trial as his witnesses were ready. Poor knowledge of court affecting Nigeria. Addressing the court, a furious Kanu questioned why he was brought before Justice Nyako. He said all that the judge said was meaningless to him. He said he does not recognize the authority of the court presided by Justice Nyako over him. The IPOB leader said he was only in court because of the respect he has for the rule of law, adding that the judge has previously recused herself from the case. Kanu said he was not happy with the decision of the Chief Judge who returned the case to Justice Nyako, insisting that the prosecution cannot prosecute him. The IPOB leader insisted that Justice Nyako is biased over his case and should not preside over his case. He said poor knowledge of the court is affecting Nigeria. The prosecution counsel took an objection to Kanu's remark and asked for a definite date for hearing since the prosecution has refused to file a written application. Awomolo said it was not right for Kanu to insult the court. Despite Kanu's objection, Justice Nyako adjourned his case indefinitely. This is the few things that happened in the court today. Now, as it stands, what do you think about what is going to go on further now? Are they going to change the judge on this particular matter, thereby bringing another judge to preside over the case, since Nyako has recused herself previously? Or they are still going to keep bringing it back to Nyako, or they are not going to talk about the case anymore? In fact, share your thought with me on the comment section. And of course, you know the vibe now. Click on that subscribe button, follow, and share for more updates. Because like this, we move.